have this to say. What was the key part of the judgment which actually struck me? You know, in not staying the sentence, in not staying the conviction, Judge Robin Mogera said Rahul Gandhi failed to demonstrate that by not staying the conviction and denying an opportunity to contest the election, an irreversible and irrevocable damage will be caused to him. So first and foremost, for all those people who say trial bahut harsh tha, 2-year sentence is very harsh, the simple point is that under section 389(1) of the CRPC, it is the discretion of the judge concerned how much sentence he wants to give, whether it is 6 months, 1 year, or the maximum, that is 2 years. Point number 2, Rahul Gandhi and his battery of lawyers failed to prove that this was indeed an exceptional circumstance, a rarest of the rare case, where the maximum sentence of 2 years should not be imposed. Point number 3, I think, while Ishkaran will obviously corroborate this, I think point number 3, in any case, you know, I have seen this across the board from India to Timbuktu. Most judges go by past precedents. There is the Lily Thomas case of 2013. There is the Lok Prahari case of 2018. And the most important case is the Ravikant S. Patil judgment case of 2007, where actually the execution of the sentence was stayed, but the conviction itself was not stayed, and by virtue of the conviction not being stayed, the disqualification was not stayed. Point number 4, let's come to the brass tacks. There have been 37 MPs and MLAs, including 7 from the BJP, who have faced criminal conviction charges and been disqualified. Lalu Prasad Yadav, an ex-chief minister, was disqualified after being convicted. J. Jayalalitha, after being convicted, was disqualified. Somebody like Jagdish Sharma, he was an MP from the RJD from 1977 to 2014. And it was in 2014 that he was disqualified after being convicted of corruption charges. And the most important thing, Tehseen Poonawalla, you must hear this. The first ever high-profile conviction and disqualification happened in 2013 to a Congress MP under a Congress government. The MP in question was a Congress leader called Rashid Masood. And at that time, your Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi were complaining that bhai, this law needs to be made more stringent. Unfortunately, the shoe has come to bite Rahul Gandhi because he never anticipated that there will be a day when he will be in the dock and he will be facing the law of the land. And if Pramod Tiwari, Rahul Gandhi's acolyte and family retainer, is watching Rahul Shiv Shankar's show, Pramod Tiwari said, राहुल गांधी के परिवार के लिए एक अलग कानून होना चाहिए. तो प्रमोद तिवारी साहब जी, अंग्रेज तो चले गए पर आप जैसे गुलाम पीछे छोड़ गए. राहुल गांधी के लिए अलग कानून क्यों होना चाहिए? Please abandon the politics of entitlement. That is why you are today reduced to being a party with barely 52 MPs, and it is only
the BJP is saying
southwards.
he's lost an appeal, but not his arrogance. And had he just apologized, and there were opportunity. And remember, viewers, there was also another matter in another court, similar case, in another court in another part of India, more on the east in a state, where again Rahul Gandhi moved the court to seek a quashing of that matter. Even that is pending, and it's the same case filed by another individual, viewers, on the other coast. Now,